Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday and Merry Christmas. Some presents that I got from my husband and I. So, this is the Gingerbread Village Cookie Kit. So, we might see about building a gingerbread house together. Lego kit. Might even do some YouTube clips on some of this later on. Nutcracker. So, you can paint a nutcracker. And my puzzle in the background. Alphaville. That's for my husband because he likes Alphaville. Got me into that earlier this year around Memorial Day weekend. And then dual tip markers. Now, this was supposed to be acrylic, but I looked more closely and saw that it was watercolor instead. But hey, that's cool. It's fine. So, hopefully, there'll be more clips to come, and hope you guys can stay tuned. Hi again. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas so far. So, we're kind of kicking off this evening, early afternoon, whatever you want to call it, with making hot chocolate manually, not like taking a packet from the Swiss Mix box, heating it up with hot water. It's actually the real deal. So for here to make delicious hot chocolate, the following ingredients are required: half a cup of water and half a cup of sugar, half a cup of cocoa powder, 4 cups of milk, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 teaspoon vanilla. So you simmer the water, sugar, and cocoa powder and salt in a pan over moderate heat, stirring until the lumps are dissolved. That'll take about 3 minutes. Add milk to the ingredients, stir and bring slowly to the simmer about 5 minutes. To enhance the flavor, stir in the vanilla just before serving. This recipe should have about 5 8 fluid ounce servings. So, oh, there you go. So, be back with more video clips so you can see my husband make the hot cocoa a little bit. So right here we got the water kind of hanging out here.
Half a cup.
Yeah, I think that said, yeah, it said half a cup. It's half a cup of water, sugar, and cocoa powder, and then 4 cups of milk. So we've been exploring another YouTuber lately. He's kind of a young adult age, like he's got to be in his 20s, maybe early 20s, late teens, and he dresses up like he's in the Victorian era and has a lot of knowledge about that, like some of the gadgets that went on, like electricity and wax cylinders where you can record music and stuff. Yeah, there we go. We put the. So he also has a recipe on how to make hot cocoa, and it's probably gonna be similar to what we're doing today. I'll look up the video clip and the name of this YouTuber, and I'll put it in my comments. Just I don't remember the name of that, but I think it might just be how to make hot cocoa or something like that. But I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, it's a really cool guy, and he even composed his own music that sounds like it just came from the 1920s or the late 1800s. It's really cool. And he collects a lot of antique stuff too. So, sugar. I'll go ahead and hit pause for a little bit. So you just put the salt in. I'm kind of thinking that's looking interesting. How the way it's very tiny bit bubbling and stuff. It just looks interesting. And just how the way the sugar looks right now, and makes me think of there's like a mountain in the middle of a chocolate lake or something. Just found a dead spider inside this oven lamping. Being an arachnophobe, what I gotta say, ew. So you can see the steam's coming out, so it's like getting hot with this, and it looks like a chocolate sauce now. Just keep stirring. So you now have the 4 cups of milk. I was going to say clubs. Have 4 cups of milk in here and still stirring the chocolate sauce. Now we're just slowly mixing the chocolate sauce into the milk. It's heated up enough, or both are. Sorry, I hit the stop button on accident. Yeah, and you just mix it together. Nice and chocolatey. That's what, a teaspoon or tablespoon or
You put a little extra.
Ah, gotcha. A little bit of vanilla.
3/4 inch teaspoon or whatever.
Oh, and you see the spoon, I probably wouldn't recommend keeping it in there, but we got this. And you just stir that up. So we're finishing up on the hot cocoa, and I saw the pears and bananas and the few chocolate pieces, chocolate candies and onions, and I can't help but think this would make a great still life. And I don't think there's anything that would represent memento mori, which is like symbols of death in the Baroque art. So, hey, lucky us. Hey, so this is the finished product. Yeah, it's out of my Mrs. mug. Husband's got the Mr. mug. Yes, boy, it's a little warm still. Mmm. That's good hot cocoa. Hi guys, Eclectic Impromptus. Hope you're having a great Christmas so far. So we're gonna do a little surf and turf for dinner, and I'm gonna do a video on this to incorporate this in my Christmas video. So gonna do steak, some sort of surf and turf. So ingredients will be steak. Just gonna set it as a pan. Oven's not on, so and langostino tails or langostino tails. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it sounds Italian. It starts with the letter L, and it looks cool, and they look like a lot of little lobsters. So I have to do more research and tell you guys more about it once I get some research in, because this looks cool. They look like little lobster tails or crawdads or something. Yeah, last night when we were at Sakura, wasn't that funny when I did that little crawdad going hello and stuff? Anyhow, this is what we're gonna have. Gonna open this up, then I'll get back to you as to what to do. Pretty self-explanatory, but yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. I haven't done a cooking video in a while, so stay tuned. Alright, so the butter's melting, as you can see, and I'm gonna put the steak in. See, gonna saute this steak out of this wrapping, and just slap it in the pan while the butter melts. seasonings, I'm gonna do a little bit of pepper. Followed by some pink Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan salt is like healthy on all sorts of levels. I've even recently seen ads on YouTube, like before I watch a YouTube video or check out a song or something, and it involved like cucumbers, pink Himalayan salt, and lemon juice. So I explored it yesterday. I'll have to do a video on that at some point. It tasted pretty good, actually. It was kind of like Gatorade minus the sugar. Let's see if I can find the... Yeah, here we go. So then I'm going to flip this to the other side. And pink Himalayan salt is supposed to help with like weight loss, and it's just healthy on all sorts of levels. Throw in some lemon juice or cucumbers, and it's a good mix. And cucumbers, I've also heard, is good for your liver because it flushes out all sorts of stuff, and it's got vitamin C and stuff. And since we're going into 2026, as of next week, exactly a week from today and stuff, got some New Year's resolutions. Might even consider going keto at the time. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably talk more about it in next week's video. So, see what happens. But gonna let the steak cook for a little while, and we'll go on to the Langostino tails, or however, the de facto lobster tails. All right, talk to you soon. Okay, so I've got the steak. You can tell it has a nice sear to it. And now, as far as the temperature goes, whether you want rare, medium rare, well done, cook it to your liking. I mean, we tend to go towards medium rare to medium, so. And I've got the Langostino, or the de facto lobster tails, just start cooking, so basically just stir it up and see that it's cooked evenly as best as possible. Yeah, these look like little lobsters. You want to add seasoning? I think that'd be a good idea. I'm going to add lemon juice and the Himalayan salt to this. This would be like a perfect keto diet. I'm kind of thinking, since we're going into 2026, I think I mentioned it in the last part of this clip. I think I want to go keto a little bit. I've done it before in the past. It's fun. I've kind of put on a little bit of weight, so keto is supposed to help with that, and it helps with all sorts of other stuff like inflammatory stuff and mood also. I know I struggle with like anxiety and stuff, so. Little bit of lemon juice. I've also heard about this diet called the carnivore diet, but I kind of have to wonder, how in the world are you supposed to stay regular if you're a carnivore and just eating meat and eggs all the time? You gotta have veggies, at the very least, and stuff, but hey, to each their own. Oh yeah, you just stir this like so. Yeah, take a perfect hit. Let's see what we can do to remedy that. Well, the timer went off for the steak, so that's just about ready. I might even just switch pans. But I'll be right back with the final presentation of this. So this should be the final result. Oh, that looks good. Let's see. If I can make room, I'll even demonstrate how good it tastes. Let's see. Let's see here. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, that was pretty good, actually. So hopefully there'll be more clips to come. We still got that gingerbread house kit that I want to do and would like to incorporate that. But if not, well, I'll keep you guys posted. So, talk to you in a little while, hopefully. So we're doing our little kits here. Husband's got the Legos, working on that right now as we speak. Hope you guys could see this okay. And about to do my Nutcracker kit here. So you got these glitter pens, some paint, and comes with a beard and hair. Oh, yeah, it'd help if I had it in front of the. There you go. So this is supposed to be the beard, and this is the hair, I'm guessing. So yeah, let's see how that turns out. But this could be the end result. So work on it a little bit, and I'll show you the progress and stuff. The gingerbread house we're gonna hold off till tomorrow. It's a way of extending the festivities before I go work at my shift at the reef tomorrow. Hee hee. So this is the end result of my husband's Lego kit. That looks so friggin' cute. And then this is the progress I've made so far. I'm just letting it dry. I might do some more, do a little more. Working on it tomorrow might also be an option before I go to the reef in addition to the gingerbread house. But I'll do a little more. And so this is what I have for the Nutcracker. I'm sure there's more to do, but I could do that at a later time. But I got quite a bit accomplished here. So, well, guys, that's it for today's clip. Hope you guys have enjoyed your Christmas. And if you like this video clip, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. Peace out.